Good afternoon, and welcome to another swashbuckling episode of Groovy Van Picker. Well, today I had to run some errands, so I checked out the 2 Savers and the 2 Goodwills plus the troughs. I don't know what's up with Goodwill. Goodwill is just... it's dying. And it's just not even interesting. And Savers is just overpriced. Goodwill, even the one up on Audi now, is trying to mimic Pier 1 imports. And they have nothing remotely interesting. They totally changed up their showcase up front, and it looks totally stupid. Years ago, even a few months ago, these had these little jars full of like jewelry they couldn't unload. They, for $10 a jar. They put the kibosh on those now, and I don't know what's up with them. I just can't wait till a yard sale season comes along again, because it's just not, take a look at my videos. Okay, well, I'm going to try the regular Savers out here in Sparks. They still haven't restocked these shells. Oh dear. It's $3 for $1. You got the tchotchke aisle here. Really nothing. And nothing new in the bags of shit. Okay, how about the electronic garbage? VCR. I wonder if we can get out of one of those now they stopped making them. Yeah, no markup yet. Well, look at here. $3 for a type of a box you can buy all day for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Well, maybe $3 worth, maybe, I don't know. I usually don't carry a tackle box when I go fishing. I use a granny pack. So they finally unload those skateboards, or they have to mark them down. And they're still trying to unload these things. Okay, here's something I want to take a look at. A fishing pole and this reel. But unfortunately, I'll show you here again. There's like no name on it. No brand. So I don't know. Yeah, there's no brand on it, so I'm not going to bother. I got a whole bunch of fishing poles at home. Anytime I see fishing poles at the Goodwill troughs, I snatch them up, because they only charge $1.50 a pound. So, and I get about $10 a piece out of a rod and reel. Sometimes more if it's a better one, like that one there. I could have probably gotten more, but not much. A guitar right there. You want $70 for it, but tell you right now it's a generic, probably a $40 guitar all day. And I don't know why they rearranged this. Okay, well, now it's time for the Goodwill. And look here, a shopping cart. Alright. I always try to hide the shopping cart, but sometimes well, as usual, the blockers are out in full force today. Oh, somebody screwed up. Usually it's against Goodwill policy to have a tub and matching lid. Okay, well, yeah, it looks like they're trying to turn it into a...
What happened?
They're trying to turn it into Pier 1 Imports. It's all garbage. Well, from this day forward, this store is no longer called Goodwill. It is called Pier 1 Imports. Okay, whoever did this needs to put down their crack pipe. So I just talked to an employee who says that's what corporate wants, is for the jewelry counter to look that stupid. And, oh no, this store is not even interesting anymore, really. Well, it's obvious that Goodwill is just trying to do away with anything interesting, so I don't know. Let's see if this place might have gotten anything better since last week. I'm not holding my hopes up, but I'm running errands in the neighborhood, so what the hell. Goodwill on Smithridge. This is their jewelry case, which, as you can see, is basically overpriced junk now. Look at that, $4.19. You need to put down their crack pipe. Okay, this is the toy aisle, which, oh, that's that battery-powered one, never mind. That's all modern stuff. Nothing. Here, everything's pink. Okay, well, it looks like all they have now is bicycle and baseball helmets. Oh my god. Goodwill has become a total joke in both stores. $2.50 for that? I don't think so. Well, at least their Jim Beam balls are a little bit more reasonable, but still outrageous. Well, again, this store is not even remotely interesting. Okay, well, now I'm at the Savers on the south side of town, but I don't have a whole lot of high hopes. $40 for a jar of beads. These guys are on crack. $50 for a no-name guitar. They're out of their minds. Are these people that afraid somebody might resell something out of here? I mean, these people would literally throw stuff in the garbage before letting somebody else make a buck off of something. And of course we got the bags. Oh shit. What is this? It's like a McCormick bottle. It's kind of like a Jim Beam, but different. Well, here's the typical Savers. $10.99 for that, or $9, well, plus shipping, but yeah, they're out of their minds. And of course, we got more bags of shit. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to have... We still haven't sold that thing. Okay. Well, this place doesn't have anything even remotely interesting. Slot glass, you can't even give that stuff away, not unless it's from an old casino, which I have one. Okay, $50 for one saddlebag. Okay, yeah, they can put down their crack pipe anytime now. Okay, well, let's see what they got in the toy aisle. Yeah, this is a lost cause. Well, yeah, I've seen enough for today. What a joke. Okay, well, you see what I mean? It's boring. It's all humdrum, you know? It's like shopping at Ross or Pier 1 Imports. If I wanted to shop at Ross and Pier 1 Imports, I'd go to Ross and Pier 1 Imports, not Goodwill. Goodwill is where I go to get stuff to resell or find interesting things. And I got a feeling what they're doing is they hired some of their regulars to come in and help them put their good stuff on e-com and make sure it's only garbage out in the store. Because now both Goodwills, the original Goodwill on Audi is trying to mimic the new Goodwill on Smithridge, and the new Goodwill sucked. But, you know, I also kind of wonder too, you know, are they trying to sabotage the stores? Because, you know, they even did away with the jars of junk jewelry they couldn't unload. They used to put those little jars and sell them for $10, as opposed to Savers trying to sell them for $40. Well, they even did away with those. And it just kind of makes me wonder why. Why are they trying to make it look like that? And so, yeah, I'm kind of giving up on the main stores of Goodwill. And I ran into another picker who picks the thrift stores. You're like, what happened? Gosh. Hey, they're trying to turn it into Pier 1 Import. I mean, he couldn't find anything either. So, you know, but I am just kind of hoping and waiting for yard sale season to come along. That's where the money is. Thrifting, unless you're doing clothes and you're really good at it, you're not going to find much. But I think they're getting kind of astute to clothing now too, and starting to jack that prices up. And so I don't know what's going to happen with these thrift stores in town, like Goodwill and Savers, that used to be really good, and they've gone downhill. And I think Reno is about dead and trying to do CPR on itself, but it's just not working because they're just trying to get all the hipsters in town. That's it. You know, they catch you wearing a Stetson like this, they look at you funny. You know, 20, 30 years ago, everybody wore these. Now, You know, you're supposed to wear, I don't know, a scarf and skinny jeans and a little man bun and be a good little hipster. And I'm not with that. I mean, basically, this mayor, Hitler Sheev, is trying to turn Reno into California. They actually made it so you can't smoke in parks or by the river. They're trying to turn it into Hipsterville. They've already got rid of all the any Western bars. Like, Reno used to have all kinds of country and Western bars and stuff. Um, they got rid of those. They've got rid of most Western apparel stores. You can't even buy a Stetson in Reno anymore. Pretty soon they're going to try to make it against the law to wear one, I'm sure. So yeah, I don't know about this town. It's dying. I remember going downtown years ago. It was hopping. Now you go downtown, it's nothing but a few drunken college kids once in a while, and a bunch of drunken homeless people begging for money. That's it. So, anyway, that's my little rant for du jour.